Back into Blueprint. So to reintroduce the game, I mentioned that it's a puzzle mystery game. It is also something of a roguelike, which is the way that it is a roguelike. Is that you spend days. We're on day 28 right now. I've had a couple of wasted days because of things like yesterday I was on day 26, and then I wanted to just check one thing in my inventory and then be done, which meant I needed to start day 27 and then check my inventory, see that it is blank, and then quit, which ends day 27, and now we're on day 28, right? So there's been some days like that, but anyway, so it's day by day, and every day the manor, for the most part, empties out. You always have the entrance hall, you always have the antechamber, you always have the foundation. But for the most part, you can think of it like a Zelda dungeon, right? Where we're looking at the map top down, and each room can have a door on any side of it, right? But not always all sides. And when you approach a room, you choose what the room is going to be that day, and then you move into it. And so you build out the mansion every day, looking for, trying to solve the overall mystery. The overall mystery right now is there are 8 red letters, and I need to find all of them. Now, how we're gonna do that? Well, I've got a bunch of stuff written down. These are basically my big unknowns right now. That I'm kind of trying to solve, and so we're just gonna get in there and see if we can solve any of these unknowns today. So, first things first, we come over here. This is my outside room. We got the tomb. I actually want the tomb today. And the reason I want the tomb is, yesterday, I made it down to... I drained the reservoir, and I made it to the bottom. At the bottom of the reservoir, I found a key. I don't know what the key goes to, but I have a feeling that it might be this room right here. However, my entrance into this room, the thing is, I can't get here because there's something in the way, and I can't get down here because in order to drain the reservoir, I needed to fill the fountain, which is this staircase. And so the only other way to get here is from the catacombs, and the catacombs are sprung off from the tomb. So I guess that's what we're doing today. So we got the tomb here. Let's head down. I'm not sure if I have to solve the statue puzzle every day, or if it stays solved. I probably do have to solve it every day. And so... Oh, wait. Unless this is it? Okay, no. I don't have to solve it every time. Alright, cool. So yeah, here we are, down to the catacombs. And then... I kind of remember Batman Beyond, yeah. Like, I remember what he looked like. He had, like, a skin-tight suit and white, just pure white eyes. Okay, wait a second. Oh. I mean, we got a big arrow here. But, like... Am I wrong about this? So we are right here, but it's not open. What is this that's in the way? Man, maybe I do need to repump the fountain to get to the chamber, because I have no idea what's in my way here. I'm super weirded out by this. Oh! That's it. There we go. Alright, alright. Never mind. We're good. I forgot that you had to interact with that. So this is the thing that's in the way if you come from the other way. Okay, so taking a look here. First of all, we found an upgrade disc. That's good. I guess I never used that last time. But then... Alright. Okay, so this does not look like where... This does not look like where we use the Sanctum key. But what is this? There are 8 candles. Every one of these is the same shape. Alright, so yeah, we just gotta remember what this looks like and consider it when we find more stuff. And then just to remind myself here... Oh, hi, Mia. Oh, you know what? The cats probably want dinner. Here, I'm gonna preempt the Mia fuckery. I'm gonna go give the cats dinner. I'll give you guys a good shot of something to look at, and then I will be right back. Okay. All right, Cat's got their dinner. Magic got his insulin. We are good to go. All right. I took my butt medicine. Okay, so yeah, I guess now we just start looking at, and this will just be like a closed door, right? Because it go. Oh, I see. It's that's how it's filled. But yeah, so now we will just be heading back indoors. See what we can find today informationally. While we just have a real close eye out for the Sanctum key. You know, it had that cool S on it as like a symbol. So that's got to be like a clue, right? Well, I mean, of course, it's going to be like the key, the principal piece of information for what it goes to. So yeah, we'll just have to pay attention to that while we look for other stuff. And then also, the tomb gives us a big payout of money for dead ends. I think the Baron is in the coffin, right? I can't remember his name. This guy, Herbert S. Sinclair. I think it's him. Alright, here we go. So, remember what I said? Zelda dungeon that we build out in a roguelike fashion. So, let's get started. Go to this door, and it can be one of these three things. And you can hit tab to, like, show it down here what it's gonna be. I think a hallway is a good way to start, you know? It's always got a key in it. There it is. And then it's got two doors for me. So let's go for this door. I like a parlor here because it puts a, you know, it's a corner in my corner. Gotta remember I have this upgrade disc also. Okay, and the parlor has a little puzzle in it always. One of these boxes, at least one box, is telling the truth. At least one box is always lying. So, a box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. If this was true, then I think that's paradoxical, right? If blue box contains the gems was true, then a box with a false statement contains the gems couldn't be true, right? Because that would mean that if it is in here, then the statement would have to be false. But then that would make the statement true. So this box has to be lying, which means they can't be in here. Or the gems cannot be in here. If the statement on the blue box is true, if this is true, then that would make both of these true, which would make the gems be in the black box. If this was false, then the statement on this would have to be false, which would make this have to be true, and we've established that that's not possible. So, the gems are in here. Hell yeah. Alright. I think we just take a West Wing hall here. It's got plenty of doors. Don't really need to be closing ourselves off yet. Okay. I think if you have too many doors too early, they end up all running into each other. So I'm going to take a straight shot here. And then the garage is kind of a dead end. I wonder if the garage counts as a dead end. But it loads me up on keys, so I'm going to take it. Did you upgrade that with stats or something? Yes, Popo. We unlocked the apple orchard, which gives us 20 more steps per day. The apple orchard was unlocked by solving the puzzle of what the code on the small gate at the start was, which we solved by finding a picture of the tree next to the small gate that had something carved in it, but you can only see the picture if the lights are on in the dark room, and you can only see close enough to see what's carved on the tree if you have the magnifying glass, because the tree in real life is cut down. So those were all the steps to get that code. Alright, so here's what I'm talking about, where now we've got multiple doors closing in on each other. But I think if I point this observatory up, if we rotate this, then yeah, now it points up. Alright, so what do we got from the observatory today? Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious. This is a big one, dude. The slice. Dimondius minor. Or Dimondus. Alright, alright. Hey, that's a big day for the observatory. Alright. I like having a security room. And there's not a lot else going on here. So let's take security. Oh, and we can upgrade our disc now. Yeah, we can use our upgrade disc. All right, here we go. An upgrade, ooh, for the parlor. All right, all right. So, the parlor, we can either, we can make it have a better prize, 3 gems instead of 2. We can get 2 wind-up keys to make the puzzle easier, like we get a second chance if we're wrong. Or we can make it a red room. Prize is equal to the number of red rooms in your house. That's interesting, but no thanks. I don't do a lot of red rooms. So, I mean, we're definitely just taking the one that gives us a better prize. Because, like, how often would red parlor, funeral parlor, even give you more than 3 gems, you know? Probably not that often. Scanning this keyboard to make sure it doesn't say anything, you know? Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. This is all bad for where we are right now, kind of. I mean, if I take... Corridor's not too bad. Because then that just brings me into the foundation. And we can exit the other side. So, alright, alright. I think we love the chapel here. Remember, I got the power of the bishop? So we make $30 when we enter the chapel now. Okay. I wish that the music always went, but usually the music is like reacting to something. If we take like a certain room type or something. But you know. So these mountains, by the way, are like a symbol that's supposed to be significant for something. You know what? I should actually get writing this down, probably. This is a new document to make. I'm going to say mountain symbol is found in Breakfast Nook. There are other symbols. I don't really know what they all are though. There's like a flag. The den is the only thing that doesn't completely cut us off from the rest of the house here. And then, hang on, actually. Mrs. Dash made a clip earlier. Let's see it here. Oh yeah, that's an old one. All right, what do we got? Oh geez, why is it like this? That's all it is? You can get that anytime. I'm streaming FF7. That's just how that song goes. You can even put some beatboxing in it if you want. Do dee da dee do 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 box do da da do ba da da dee da do da dee do do. All right. Man, once again, all of these choices are ass. We have to take a hallway here just to make sure that we don't run out of doors. Give me something that turns right. Oh my god, this is really the answer. Okay, so we just gotta rotate and then take the aquarium. It's the only choice. Oh, hi Mia. Are you all done eating and now you want to cuddle? Well, come on up. Come on. Oh, I just realized I turned my noise gate off to make sure that you could hear the guitar. There we go, it's back on. There you go, Mia. She's fed. Okay. So, aquarium, this was my only choice, and now I am out of gems. I feel like I'm not really doing too hot today. Oh yeah, look at this. My only option is to put a dead end down, because I don't, because I don't have any gems. Okay, so I think I kind of blew this day. You know, I mean, we used the tomb to... Wait a second, where am I? Oh yeah, we used the tomb to see the torch chamber again, and I think that that was important. But yeah, other than that, I mean... I guess we'll take the commissary here so we can at least see what's for sale if there's, you know, anything of value for us. Or if we can find like that library, the bookstore. I don't even have an item to check in. We just got nothing. I'll take coat check, though, because I never take it, and maybe there's information here that I don't have yet, you know? Maybe there's an item in here, even. Nah, we got nothing. I mean, I can buy something at the commissary to then check it. Like, shovel, sledgehammer. Let's buy the sledgehammer. Yeah. And then we'll check that in. Alright, there we go. So next time we see coat check, we get a sledgehammer. There's a dirt pile there. Hang on. We might as well buy the shovel. And the salt shaker. And the compass. I mean, why not just have, It's all about the... Oh, yeah? You don't think of the Peter Gilbert? Is it Peter Gilbert? Is that his name? Sledgehammer. What was I... What am I... Where are we going? What am I doing? There was a dirt pile somewhere. It was in the foundation. Okay, I think we're cooked here. But we got a few more doors to open just to see what shows up. So here we've got a dead end no matter what. So we can pick, like, bedroom closet. Wait, what does the rabbit's foot do again? Greater chance of finding items? Oh, okay. And then over here, these two would be dead ends anyway, so we'll take this, which is a dead end. Oh, look at the gerbil. He was drinking the water. Oh, a couple of bananas. Who salts their banana? Get out of here. Okay, so there is a thing or two that we can still look at today. Which is, firstly, the tomb promised us, what was it, like $5 per dead end in the house? I wanna see that payout here, just to kind of confirm how it works here. Because we should have a bunch, right? Where would it be? Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread $5 in the tomb. So somewhere, there's just going to be a bunch of money, right? Aha! Here we go. This floor plan is a definitive dead end, or is it? Alright, there we go. So yeah, that gives us a whole bunch of money. To do nothing with because, you know, we're done drafting for the day, but... we did upgrade a disc. That's nice. I like the upgrade. And then I wonder if there's more that I can do with the Black Rock Ridge. Is that what it's called? Black Bridge Grotto. So that's down here. Actually, I do want to look at this again real quick, because this is going to have to be something eventually, maybe. Like, maybe when we get some ability to light these torches or something. Which game did you rent as a kid? A friend of mine had Shadowgate for Game Boy Color, you know, the Game Boy Color version. Uh, and I borrowed it from him for a while, but I don't think either of us beat it. Okay, this is another thing that I haven't solved yet. So we've got this big door, and then we've got this. So there's this microchip. And so taking it out naturally unlit the thing here. Borrowed the same game, got far, he demanded it back after like a week. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I remember us talking about it. So now I have it for NES, and I couldn't even... I played it for a couple days and couldn't even get as far as we were when we were younger. So here's where this note was, by the way, which I don't know the meaning of yet. And then here... Oh, right, admin key. I don't know what the admin key is yet. So actually, let's write that down on here. Find Black Bridge admin key. Okay, okay. Sent you the manual you could only get by mailing off the back page of the game manual. Oh, man. Not like that is an insane rarity. Okay, okay. I gotta remember if there was anything in the gemstone cavern for me. You know, there's something story-wise there. But, yeah, nothing else to find here. Do the red dots translate to anything? I mean, they might. And then here was the apple orchard. But okay, yeah, I think we're calling it today, and in-game. Oh, right, yeah, this guy. Robert Nogula. Okay. So, let's move on to the next day here. And now I think we're on day 29. I only played the... Well, so I played Trauma Center Under the Knife for DS, and then Trauma Center Second Opinion for Wii is a remake on Wii. And I thought the DS version was way better, because physically touching the screen is way, way, way better than, like, pressing buttons while aiming, you know? It just felt way, way, way better. So yeah, of those two... I super preferred the original. Never played any of the others, though. All right. So once again, let's refresh. What are... These are our big mysteries. Man, I wonder how to melt the freezer. I feel like I feel like it has to do with the furnace. Like, what if you put the furnace next to the freezer, but like that doesn't really make much sense because it's like, what are the rules? Do they have to be facing each other? Do they just have to be adjacent? Yo, Greg. Like what I'm saying is the thing that makes me less confident about the furnace having to do with the freezer is just that like I would expect the rules to be more intuitive as to how to get them to interact. All right. I think we take the hovel today because we have a lot of steps nowadays. And then okay, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon the completion of these instructions. Greg! Also, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you, thank you. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors, Anna Babbage. So this must have been the guy that was the groundskeeper before... What's his face? Ah, this is just where one of these was. Gotcha. Oh, this... Okay, okay, we can turn those back off, huh? Alright, alright. Works had you on nightmare hours? Oh, that's tough to hear, but, hopefully that's winding down for you. I forgot to take my allowance yesterday. Alright, let's go pantry right away. To avoid an immediate dead end. And then Salt Shaker will be good today since we are spending steps. Chapel? Early chapel. Let's do it. Because this sends me this way, where I would love a West Wing Hall. Looks like we're taking a bedroom, though. I'm thinking it's commissary time, and we have a bunch of money, so let's see what we got here. 50% off on day 20 and 21. Oh, dang. Salt shaker. And then... what does the sleeping mask do again? Oh, it's like... it interacts with bedrooms. It's like bedrooms give you extra... I mean, we can buy everything. And then... let me reread this, actually. The first time you enter each bedroom, you get 5 steps. Okay, awesome. So, I right now, kind of what I'm thinking in this game is... I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something greater than just drafting rooms. But, you know, there's still stuff for me to find. Hey! The car keys. Hey, the car keys have the mountain symbol on them. Again, that's something that I'm noticing, but I don't know what it means yet. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. Okay, so what if this was false? That would mean that the other two boxes had to be true, and they are saying contradictory things. So that means that this has to be telling the truth, which means that it is the only one telling the truth, so these are both lying. So the boxes are not in the black box, they're not in the white box, they are in the blue box. And now we get 3 gems for that, except today we're not even using gems for rooms at least. Okay, we got our sleeping mask bonus there. And now, oh man. Okay, I'm taking the breakfast nook right now, but hopefully coupon book. Save $1 on each purchase? Oh man. Could have used that earlier. Okay, so here we really want hallway, yes. And now we want, so when we go left, we want something that goes straight through. So, please give me something straight through. Spare green room, perfect. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. For this game, we want chat to be, like, here. Thank you. So the straight through takes me here where I can go left and right. Nice. We want lots of steps today because of the hovel. Okay. These are all dead ends. Unless I wait, actually our gems can do lots. So we do dining room. Or we spin the dining room. Very nice. Okay. So now, going upward. These are both pretty nice. I think I'll take the den. Okay. Don't have a lot of keys yet. Man, I keep getting rooms that point me back down into, But, I mean, security is nice to have here. So let's take that. And then we can go in here and, just prepare for later. Just always like to set that. In case we find a utility closet. Ah, so this room sends power through if we have a boiler room. Okay, and then the garage gives us 3 keys, which is really nice, but it's a dead end. Morning room is not a dead end. We're low on keys, so I'm gonna take the garage and then just hope that we are able to handle it. And then the other reason to take the garage actually is because I found the car keys earlier. So, let's see. There's a note there, but the car keys get us back here. Alright, so we got the lockpick kit. Nice. Magnifying glass. Okay, so send me back. Oh, I always miss these. I don't have a sledge. Oh, right. The sledgehammer is in the coat check. I'm not spending a key. Let's take the kitchen. We got... Oh, there we go. Okay. So today... 10 more if we have a trophy room in the house. All right, we got to try to get the trophy room. I haven't had that yet. I want to keep the money for now. We will keep our options there in our head. Well, I don't want a dead end right now, but I do like utility closet a lot. I need to take passageway though. And now this would be a good time for utility closet, I think. Hey, the lockpick worked. I'll take corridor. And we'll just mosey on through. I'll take the solarium. So this increases our odds for the rest of the day of getting rare rooms, apparently. And it looks cool. But there's a dead end, so we go back. I would kind of like to fill this out with dead ends, but it would cost too many steps to go back. It would be a good thing to do once I've unlocked dinner. So, we take the rumpus room. And you know what's really good about this room is we get to talk to Rumpus. See what he has to say to us today. Let's go.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
That's true. I'm wondering how to open that
A
one.
missing item you did not take.
What?
I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
An unlatched gate that I didn't open? There's no way he's telling me that that gate just isn't locked. And I can just open it. Hey, here's one of these singing fish. Have you ever seen that video where when the fish, you know how they would sing this way, but then they would also like pop out and sing at you? Have you seen the video where whenever it tries to pop out to sing at him, it like and then goes back to normal when it's straight? It's the funniest fucking thing. Well, all right. Key me up here, and I think we do secret passage. And then what do we want? What do we want up here? Maybe a green room? I'll take a green room. Cloister. Special cost bypassed. Cloister takes a lot of steps, but it's got spots to dig. Okay, and we did also just we just got dinner served. So I am looking for something like the vault or the trophy room to show up. Nice, lockpick worked. Okay, yep. Pop me in here. Want to make sure that we keep enough steps to get back to the kitchen, of course, and back to the dining room. Let me look real quick on this. Okay, this room is missing on here. Oh, but it's a keycard door. Shoot. Okay, well. Showroom? Actually, I don't know what this is. I don't think I've seen showroom. Luxury items for sale. I'm guessing there's a lot of good info here. This should be O and it's ho. Wait, this is. Oh no, it should be U. Not today. I haven't pooped yet today. Okay, so these... Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 items in your inventory. If you have the ornate drafting compass, while drafting you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many? Silver Spoon is kind of sick for us right now, because we're about to go have dinner. But I need more money. Okay, we're running out of keys a little bit here. Music room has 2 keys, though. Oh, right. One of them is a special key, though. And then here is this... Oh, we got boat and bat. Yes. Okay, we can now confirm... Here we go. We can now confirm that this is O. Okay, we're running a little low on steps, but... Yes, the trophy room. That's... Oh, uh-oh. It costs 15 steps. How do I get back to the kitchen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh, no. Why did I want the trophy room? So that dinner is better? What else could I do? Do I have the breakfast nook yet? Right, exactly. Have I already drafted the breakfast nook? Yes, shit. Can we see any food in here? All right, this is putting an end to the day. Cause yeah, we'll go down to 0 in the kitchen, or when we get there, unless I can just find a miraculous way. But here's another thing though, is I also just need to I also just need to look at the trophy room. You know, I haven't looked at it yet. We've got this. Okay, so, right, this is, like, the game trophies. Alright. So then... Yeah, I need something that's gonna get me... some steps back. But I don't think it's gonna happen. We're in the very top left here? Yeah. Well. We can do that, which I wanted to do. Okay, so... This wasn't a super sig... Oh! I can at least buy the moon crescent. That's what we can at least... Or the moon pendant. I can at least buy this. And so now we get 2 items at the start of tomorrow. So there we go. Let's call it a day. I don't think I did anything super significant this day. I kind of had a good thing going there, but I was one, I was one room too late on finding that trophy room. And yo, Tunes. I should have considered that, like, all the trophy... I was set on finding a trophy room, except all it did was make the food better. So, like, it wasn't actually that important to spend all my steps to get it. Okay, hang on. Rumpus said something about an unlatched gate that I haven't opened. Is he for serious? Like, am I to take that to mean that I can just open this? He might mean that I haven't unlatched it yet. But it would be really funny if it turned out that you could just open this immediately. Okay, clicking on it doesn't do anything. Pressing into it doesn't do anything. Alright, alright. But I do kind of want to see what Rumpus was talking about a little bit again. Like, I feel like I need to... Oh. I feel like I need to go back to his spiel. It's so nice that they finally added this track bar here. Okay, still after? It is paywalled, which is silly. Okay, an unlatched gate you did not open. And if we look at this shot, we're definitely talking about this, right? Yeah, it's got those trees in the background. Well, it's the whole, like, pen symbol going on. The shadow is, like, pointing to this rock. The rock actually has collision. I would have loved if that was the solution to the puzzle. But I mean, you know. Okay, and then the other thing he said... So the lamps are lit up also. A missing item you did not take. What room is that? I gotta figure out what room this is. So I'm just going to keep that up. While we walk around today. All right, so what type of day are we having? Schoolhouse. I'm trying to have a classroom run. All right. Today we're going to be doing a classroom run. This is a mystery I've been meaning to solve. Okay, so the goal today, draft classrooms. Give me a library. Oh yeah, and we can read Swimbird today because we checked it out. All right, so I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. Wave bird? I've rid one of those. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Oh. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. Your wave bird has a Jigglypuff sticker on it. Can only play Jigglypuff on that controller. Oh, yeah. And while you're wearing a green bandana, right? You are not sea bird. You are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim. I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. I was looking for a clue. Not a depressing, relatable children's story. Yeah, I mean, if we really scour this book here, you know, I don't see anything. Yeah, this is the last page. And yeah, I mean, I don't see anything that's like a clue in there about anything. Oh, hey, a key. All right, well, we'll have to check out the next book. Was that the book that was that her new book? We read, oh no, her new book was called A New Clue or something. Swimbird might have been her previous. Gallery? And Gallery is a puzzle? And Bookshop has books for sale. I want all three of these. I gotta take Gallery because I've never seen it before, though. What the hell is this? Dick. So it's implied that there's a puzzle in here. Christopher Manson, 1954, acrylic and oil on canvas, collection of Mount Holly. Oh. Oh. Bavdag. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, this is Bavdag? Bevdag. Okay. So we have to figure out the names of the artworks? Do you think this one's called Thick? I think it's very possible this one's called Thick. I mean, Infinity fits this one. But, of course, I'm just saying. Actual objective. Okay, is there anything that we've seen in the game thus far that gives me any extra clue? I'm not so sure. I'm wondering if these are just like word puzzles though. Like simple word puzzles. Like this one, this one could be like think because it's a thin K. You know? Like, is N on here? Yeah? Oh, and it is! Okay, okay, so they're like word puzzles. So this is thin K think, and we got it. Whoa, Mia. No, you can't go that way. All right. So they're slightly clever. So this is like this one I kind of have no clue. The letters V-E-R-I? This one. I also am not positive what is relevant information. Like on this one, only the letters were the only part of this that mattered. I got no idea what the shooting star hand with handcuffs and spotlight have to do with it. You know what I mean? Shooting star hand shackles. So like this one, what do we see? We see Mobius with nails in it. Like it's either infinity or it's like a Mobius strip. What happened to the run? Genova Birth killed Cloud twice, which used up both of my Phoenix Downs, and then on the way to Materia Keeper, that grasshopper enemy killed Cloud. So then he was dead, and I didn't have any Phoenix Downs for Materia Keeper. We got like a rug that's in the shape of a Sasquatch with a tail. We've got pillars holding up Infinity Mobius strip with nails. We've got a Jaws painting. And then we've got this, like, bins of sin. Sin bins. What's like nails in infinity? What does that mean? Or it could be something to do with like acupuncture, right? This one, we've got a mirror image, right? The thing on the right is a mirror image of the thing on the left. And then there's a big 3D P. So like flying, mirror, symmetry. Mirror with P. I don't know how much the wagon with rose, apple, stop sign, and fire hydrant. I don't know how much that matters. This one, we'll give it another look. Maybe I'll have a moment. We got eyeballs. Very. A wine with some kind of word on it. But then, so this is a distraction, right? The actual objective is there. This is like a red herring, right? Or like what else could you call this? It's got all these eyeballs, you know? What are they supposed to represent? Eyeballs? The actual objective is a sunburst, by the way. All right. I gotta Christopher Manson, eh? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna screenshot each of these. And we'll have to think about them. I got Thin K. I feel like this is the easy one, but I got it. But yeah, at this point, I'd still like to solve the puzzle on my own. I like to solve the puzzle. Puncture. I don't know. I'm just thinking of any word I can think of that it could be a play on words based off of, right? I think we take commissary here. And now I would love a room that goes left or right, like the West Wing. Yeah, I'll take a shovel. Alright, so we're cutting off the bottom left here. I do need a lot of gems today, actually, because I want classrooms. The main thing I want today is classrooms. Everything 50% off today? Oh man, I just bought the shovel. Funny that you can spin all the globes in the game. Alright, taking the West Wing Hall to not run out of doors. Let's get a classroom going. Alright, so grade 1, we have already solved the puzzle of grade 1. Which was, you know, if you look at all of the information that's given, and you like, ooh, rabbit's foot. Ultimately, the information that you can glean out of this room is that these are the colors of these symbols. The hourglass thing is supposed to be purple, the heart thing is supposed to be orange, and the mountain thing is supposed to be yellow. And then... Okay, yep. Okay. So classrooms always turn right. Chapel would be good. Wait. Classrooms let you redraw? Did I miss that detail? Okay, I want the chapel so that we can buy some gems. So we go in here, we get a bunch of money. And then the gems are on sale also. So take me right back to the commissary here. And let's go. Might need a magnifying glass for one of the classrooms. Okay. I'm out of keys already, though, which is too bad. Servants' quarters would be good to get a bunch of keys, except that I do not have any bedrooms yet. Oof. Okay. So we've got the gem situation solved. Now I need to solve the key situation. Stay out. Pee mirror? Piss mirror? Is this one called piss mirror? It's looking like passageway for this one. But then before I even go in there, take me over here. Classroom? Oh yeah. Classrooms let you redraw. I think we den first, and now we go for a classroom. Yes, perfect. Okay, grade 2. So, I don't really know exactly what I'm supposed to figure out about this, because here's the deal. We know based on... Actually, it might be in this room. Yeah. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. We've got this. And then... So each of these is like 2 plus 5 is 7. 4 plus 9 is 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 10. So here's one of the wrong ones. 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 times 3 is 21. So here's the second one that's wrong. 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3 is 15. So indeed, 3 are wrong. 9 out of 12. B minus. I'm not sure what extra info I'm supposed to figure out about with this, because again, the first classroom taught us the colors of those symbols. Maybe I'm just not even supposed to think much of that yet, you know? But I found it. I noticed it. So the thing that you could maybe notice about this is I took another screenshot yesterday. This. 6 or 0. I have no clue what this means. But it's clearly related to this room and the mathematics worksheet. So yeah, I really have no idea what this is trying to tell me at this point. Well, the only thing I can really think of that this might be trying to tell me is it's singling out these 5 numbers. Yes, also that, Greg. The fact that it's SIX and then OR and then O. Not necessarily 0. And then also the way that it's written in like a grid. Like, why is the O and the R so separate, you know? It's like written in a way that's got like a grid to it, you know? where these numbers could be part of it. So I mean, one thing to do here might be like if let's experiment here and just see if something stands out to us. If I were to where's my thickness? I want to get down with the thickness. Whatever. If I were to write 7 here, if I were to write 13 here, if I were to write 10 here, and 4, and 2, are these numbers significant in any way? Like, does this reveal anything? Just with it spelled out like this. Not that I can tell. One thing that's also just generally suspicious about this as well, I mean, maybe it's just to really get the idea across of the difference between the colors, but it is weird that these are all 613, you know? I guess it's the entire right column. I mean, maybe that's something I'm actually supposed to think about. Everything on the right column is 613. And the answers it is funny that it says find each sum when sum is only what you call it when you've added the numbers. Subtraction is difference, and multiplication is the product, and division is the what's the name of the answer in division? Because you've got the divisor and the dividend. And then the answer is called, I can't remember. Anyway, the quotient. You got it. That's totally it. Okay. So I find it somewhat suspicious that all of these are 613, but I mean, to answer then, we got 10. We got 4. We've got 2. We've got 21. 18. 15. Do these numbers hold any significance? I don't know what I would do with that information. Probably nothing. All right, let's find more classrooms. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this one. Utility closet is good, and I can get around it. I'll take a utility closet, so we can do that. Okay. So no matter what I do, it's going to be a dead end. A bedroom could power up that other room later. Breakfast nook gets me a key right now. And it gets me the morning room. In the draft pool. Hey, and a coupon book. I already made a bunch of purchases, though. Okay, so all of that is spent. Let's go through the passageway here. Security room. I think, well, no, if... There's no reason to rotate it. Because then we just go through the foundation. So give me security room. And then now, check this shit out. Since we already turned the keycard system off, what we can do now is we can set the security level to high, which will give us a, it'll raise the chances of getting keycard doors, and then because they're offline, they'll be unlocked. Okay. I have the shovel already? Dude, I forgot that I forgot that I had I bought that necklace yesterday. Did that start me? No, I bought the shovel. So what did I start out with today from having the necklace yesterday? Maybe it was the day before that I had the extra items. Ooh, hey, that was some good digging. Okay, starting to really need some keys, though. But we've got a classroom, so let's do it. All right, grade 3. What do we got? The periodic table. Okay, use the elements to form the answers to each question. Okay, so I did already see this one as well. So this one is water, right? H2O in solid state is called ice. H2O in gaseous state is called, I think it's steam is what you can, yeah, you can spell out steam. It is interesting that 8 is sideways in this room. Maybe that's the case in all of the classrooms, but that's definitely something to keep an eye out for in this game. Is what is the significance of the Infinity 8? Water, ice, gas. Water, ice, Mrs. Peterson. Teardrop, ice, water. H2O in liquid state is called teardrop. Oh, I see, because tear is like all that they can spell with the... Okay. Man, Jacob is... like, look, I mean, you know... He was trying to be creative with it. But okay, alright. So now, one thing I need to take advantage of is that we can redraw. So... we can say redraw. The storeroom would at least get me a key, but that's just not good enough. I think I need a pantry here. Just to keep moving. But I mean, maybe I should have kept redrawing. I feel like I've got everything set today except for my keys. Okay, we're kind of forced into kitchen here. Man, I should have bought that club sandwich on that one run. Where I didn't buy the club sandwich because I was like, I don't know, I'll just get it. I'll just get it later on the way back. It screwed me. But now, like, if I find a keysmith, I want to be able to... Oh, well, I guess everything is on sale, though. So, we'll take the club sandwich for sure. And bananas, actually, we can keep buying. The wood-fired pizza. Okay, the only way to have access to the rest of the house is to rotate this floor plan. So, I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to take the parlor. Alright, don't fuck this up. The true boxes are both empty. So if this is true, then there has to be another true box. The false boxes are both true? The gems are in the blue box. Okay. If this was true, then... Wait. Okay, so this is just so self-contradictory in a way that it needs to be a lie, right? So that means that if this was telling the truth, then this would also be telling the truth, which it can't be, because this is saying that the true box can't be. So this is lying. I feel like it's got to be blue box. I feel like this has to be the true one. Because the other two contradict themselves, if they are true. That's assuming I'm understanding what the white box is saying. Yeah, okay. Nice. Alright, alright. I have only one option here. So this was the thing, by the way, that, like, I think in the security camera, you can see this is different. I can't remember how to like open it though. I mean, we have this. So this puzzle, by the way, I have not figured out what the hell this is talking about yet. This is one of the first things I ever saw in the game though, so I should reread it. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. So, what that's telling me is that the purpose of the names is not, it's not literally talking about books. That's telling me, A, this is a puzzle, and it's telling me, B, that the actual word is unimportant. Instead, what might be important is just the letter it starts with, the number of letters that it is, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I got no clue at this point what that is meaning. All right. So what does this thing do? Spread gold in the estate? Let's do it. Spread gold now. All right, cool. All right, courtyard is a pretty good pull here, even though I do really want hallway because I want to get a key. Key? Getting lots of steps. Laundry room. With the laundry room, I think we can make keys, probably. I think I have to try it. I don't want to use gems, though, because, you know, we also need gems. But let's see. Here we go. This gets us 10 keys. Hell yeah. Problem solved. Holy shit. That's exactly what we needed. Damn. All right, looking good. Let's see. I'm thinking dining room, which will get us the extra, it gets us an extra door and it's going to open soon. All right, come on. I need some classrooms. I haven't seen a classroom in so long. All right, gotta be dark room. The utility closet is all the way across the house, though. But this is gonna be a last resort. We'll take the dark room. We'll let it shut off. As a last resort, we can go back to the utility closet and then come back. Okay. Hallway, and that gets me a key back. There's a classroom available, but it turns the wrong way. Let's go hallway. Get me my key back. I should have actually taken the classroom there. But okay, here we go. Classroom. All right. I am now seeing a new thing I haven't seen before. Grade 4. I gotta run to the bathroom. Because I can't look at a new puzzle while I have to pee. I will not be able to think about it, so I will be right back. Twitch wants an ad break soon, like in the next few minutes, so I'll get rid of it while I'm peeing here. Be back in a minute. Oh, baby. All right, all right. We are back. Okay, so we've got what would you guys call this this class? I mean, when I was in school, I feel like anything that was about the world was called social studies. But I mean, maybe this is more specifically geography or something. But we always just called everything social studies. Oh, hey, you can... Oh. Oh. Or sphere. Third era. My favorite class was always math. I love math. Really enjoyed learning about math. My least favorite was always social studies. It's something I'm a bit more interested in now, but like back then, you know, like learning about I don't know, just like politics and like historical dates and stuff like that. I was super uninterested in when I was a kid. The North Circle. This is pretty... I'm so glad I have the magnifying glass. Hang on. Look at this. Up here. This is... We've seen this before. This. Does it never end? Yeah, it's got the same little point here that this has and everything. So, what we see now is that that's referring to... We got the sun, Mercury. I don't see where a Venus would be, but that looks like Earth. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. So Mars, Venus, and Mars, and Neptune and Uranus are missing? As far as just like what these planets probably represent. I mean, that's assuming that this is Jupiter. Wait, isn't Jupiter in front of Saturn? So it's not Jupiter it's Jupiter that's missing, and then this is either Neptune or Uranus, who knows. Doesn't Uranus have rings though? Or is it that like Uranus used to have rings? I know my anus has never had rings. Just so we're clear on that. The North Circle. And then this is pointing down at this. We've got the sideways 8 into an infinity again. And then I'm really curious about what's down here. Tor 46. Rot. So what's this? 90 minus 8 times 4 is 32. And 90 minus 32 is 58. So we got... I don't know what that's talking about. But then here we've got these stones. So we've got 8 stones here that are numbered. The Sacred Circle. Spiral of Stars. The North Circle, the South Key. Whew. Oh, hey, you can... actually, this is a much clearer picture without having to use the... Oh, okay. So you don't need the magnifying glass. It seems like for this info, they want you to just see it like this. And then this has the symbols. Here's the hourglass. And some of the other symbols are here as well. Okay, so what do we got on this one then? Oh, so maybe these are the actual planets that we're seeing. That are on the spiral. It's the outer circle. East eclipse, in eclipse. Three of Tides. So, on this one, there's Seja. And on this one, there's Ejse. Oh, look at this up here. We've got more of these symbols. Now, this shape, it looks like a ticket stub, kind of. Is the same shape as what was in the center of the torch room. Remember the torch room? Here it is. You see? The devoted moon, the rogue moon. Devoted orbit 24 hours. Did I already screenshot the yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Identify each realm on the map below. Well, don't we know them all? We got Nuance, we got Further Nuance, Araja, Arch Ares. Let's see how these kids are doing. Oh! Each symbol corresponds to a realm. I hope this isn't a political statement. Kathleen was getting spicy. Fen Aries. Tonight's the harvest moon, eh? Okay. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Adventures of Lolo. I should get back to that. It's on the Switch. It's on the Switch. Like online thing. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's figure this out here. I just brought up paint, didn't I? Oh god, I have 4 paints open. Okay, it's this one. All right. And now this one also has 5 correct. So take that, go back to paint. Put that one here. Okay. Where's the right side taskbar? Windows 11, dude. Windows 11 does not have the option. Can you believe it? Taskbar settings. Not here. And I know what everybody says. Oh, it's taskbar alignment. No. That's just whether or not your shit is centered or to the side. Dude, it's the fucking worst. That they took away. They took away that function. Like, because it's true. Are you seeing me fucking struggle to look through all of these dumb buttons on the bottom where I can barely read their names? Meanwhile, hang on. Here we go. If you look at my streaming PC, look at this nice right side taskbar, bro, where I can like when I'm running FF7 and I've got all of these open, I got every one of these open, right? Oh man, look at all these notepad documents just stacked up so nicely, and I can read the names of every one of them, and it's just a nice fucking list over here. This is so great. Remember how great this was? So yeah, they got rid of it. Ay, bro. So anyway. What's the next thing we're doing over here? Fucking this one. So this one says C minus, and she didn't even write the, I assume the teacher's a woman, didn't even write the fucking number down, except the other C minus was a 4 out of 7. So this one's got to be a 4 out of 7 also, right? Okay. So let's try to figure out do you think we have enough info here? Probably. If we look at, I mean, first I kind of want to look at the map and see if we have the magnifying glass, if that tells us anything. I mean, it could have to do with this, right? Like the way that these are oriented, but who knows? Okay, now there were only 4. Here's this. Okay. So, it's time to figure this out. Both of these have 5 out of 7 correct. Let me just real quick and like circle which ones they answered the same. They answered this the same. They answered this the same. And this. And this. So these 4 are consistent across these 2. So that means that only let's logic this out. Is it possible that more than one of these, like, okay, let's assume that all 4 of these are correct. Then logically, that would mean that one of these is correct on this one and one of them is correct on this one. Now, let's say that they were both wrong on one of these, right? So only 3 of these are correct. That would mean that 2 of these are right on one and 2 of them are right on the other. Is that possible? Since all 3 of them are different, I feel like that means that that's not possible, but I need to think about it. I don't think it is. It would mean that, like, this one would have to have, let's say, these 2 correct. And then that would mean, yes, that's wrong. And then these 2 would have to be correct, which would mean that these would have to be the same thing. So yeah, I believe these 4 are proven correct based on these 2 pages. So then we would go down here and say, okay, this one's 4 out of 7, and we know that this is right. We know that this is right. We know that this is wrong, and we know that this is wrong. So that means that 2 of these are correct. And none of them line up with this one. This one lines up with this one. but I'll have to think about that more in a minute. Okay, and now this one. Okay, we know that we think we know that this is right. We think we know that this is right. And we think we know that this and this are wrong. Which once again means that 2 of these are correct. Well, just like I said before, remember how I was saying that since all 3 of these are different from all 3 of these, that means that one of them would have to be, if 2 of them were correct, then one of them would have to be the same between the 2 of them, right? And so we have the same situation here, except it is true that 2 of them have to be correct, and these 2 are the same. So what that tells me then is that on, so hang on, let me circle the ones that I think are right. That means that this one is correct. So then that means that both of these are wrong. Which means that this student only flipped these 2 around, which means that this is correct. So both of these are wrong. And I think that that means that this is correct, which is correct, or that's congruent to say that it's consistent to say that that would be wrong, and that this would be wrong, and that this would be right. I think I have all the info. I think we're good here. So I don't know if there was a flaw in any of my logic there. But I think we can learn about the realms now. I think we can answer all of these. That this one is the mountain. This one is the hourglass. Oh my gosh, I accidentally right-clicked. This one is the Pentagon. This one is the upside down diagonal White House. This one is the Polytron logo. I gotta draw that a little better. This one is the horseshoe Lucky Charm. And then this one's the diamond. All right, I think I got it. So blueprints, we got realms. All right, whatever the hell that's good for, I think we figured it out. Okay, okay. Now on with the day. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. Okay, you ever hear someone say it'll come in useful? I always think that sounds really weird. I wonder if you're not able to draft a classroom into a classroom. I'll take a drawing room. Getting a little worried about my gem count. The billiard room will probably get... Oh, wait. Man, I don't have a lot of green rooms today. I think the billiard room will get me a gem, probably. And then we'll also... maybe try to get more green rooms. Oh, broken lever, huh? Okay, so 18. And then what do we got? 18 plus 12 is 30. Minus 8 is 22. 19, 9. So 9. We got 5. Right? Yeah, 5, 1. And then would it be times 1 times 4 or times 4 times 1? That's a big difference. Oh, wait, no. That's not a difference at all. The answer is 16. Whoops. What was this again? 9? Okay, let me think about this. 1 plus 4 is 5. Oh, minus 4 is 1. Times 1 times 4. Yeah. I was thinking it was, I was multiplying 4 by 4, not 1 for some reason. Alright, 1 times 1 divided by 1 is 1. That's a special key. Okay. I think we regular key here. Man. So we get our gem back here, but I need more gems, man. In an additional effect of the constellation observed in the observatory. Oh, hey, we can verify this. Is this the final room finally? What do we got? We got, like, we're painting a globe. And we've got, like, a crate. Is that create? And crate for E? That's what I think. I'm gonna say we have finally verified it. That this is E. And I was right when I, solved the Wheel of Fortune phrase. All right. Okay, so still a tad worried about my gem count. So I think that means that we generally want to find green rooms right now. But I mean, uh-oh. We've got a classroom here, but I have to rotate it, which costs another gem. But here we go. Okay, okay. We're in art class. Yeah, alright. Draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. Okay, so this is what was meant to this is what was meant to teach me how to do the drawing puzzles, which we already figured out for a while ago. That it's like, okay, yeah, here we've got acorn and we've got corn, which would be an A, and then they're telling us these are these, you know. So all right. Not too much more to say about this one. Morning room. Please. That's perfect right now. Okay. Here we go. Oh. We can talk to Rumpus again, actually. I'm gonna do this. I think Rumpus room is good. It cost me a gem, but, where's my money? Hello? Oh, there it is. Alright, Rumpus. What do you got for me today?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the patterns
No tunes.
of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Peeing in bottles in your own home is insane.
I have nothing more to say.
Well, I've done it once. I've actually done it once. It was when I lived with 3 roommates in an apartment where we only had one bathroom, and I had to pee so bad, and one of my roommates was in the bathroom, and so I had to pee in a bottle. It was my only choice. So I peed in the bottle, and then I went outside and I dumped it outside right away. It wasn't the apartment was not in a place where I could have peed outside, you know. So I had to use a a vessel. Okay, well, looks like we're taking the storeroom here. But yeah, peeing in the bottle sucks, yeah. Balcony, perhaps? Okay, I admit, when I say that I went outside and poured it out, I meant I went on the balcony and poured it off the balcony. Into a bush. There was a bush underneath us, and I poured it into a bush. Oops, I just wasted steps. Dang, yeah, we're starting to run out here. But we can hit the dining room on the way back to get our steps back to make it worth stopping at the utility closet and turning the dark room back on. So here we go. We can eat of the pizza. In your band room? Oh, man. And then we can also go to Flavortown in the kitchen, right? On my way... So the utility closet is all the way down here. Meaning... Yeah, we go like that. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Start zigzagging me this way. Here's the kitchen, where we can get more of our steps back. I don't think I have any red rooms in the house, except for the chapel and the dark room. Okay, so this gets me 10 steps. Wait a second. Wait a second. You guys, the bananas were free. Oh, they ran out of bananas. We broke the game. The bananas were free. I thought we had infinite steps. Peeing on plants is good for them. I don't know. I wonder if it depends on how dehydrated you are, you know? Like, how much water is in your pee. There might be something to it where, like, I don't know, if there's, like, minerals or whatever in your pee, that's you know, that's helpful for them. But, I mean, I remember having a neighbor whose dog always peed on my other neighbor's mailbox. And, all the grass around my other neighbor's mailbox was dead. So, that tells me that it would at least have to be human pee, apparently. Alright, here we go. Turn the dark room back on. I wonder why... I have never fucking thought about this. It's clear why we would want to turn the garage on. It's clear why we would turn the dark room on. It is unclear why I would want to turn the gymnasium off. Let's turn the gym off. I've just never thought about what that would do or why you would do it. Okay, so now we can make our way back up to the dark room, and on the way we can fill out this dead end here. Oh, yeah. We can, try this as well. If I feel like busting my brain a little bit more. Okay, let's check out this dead end. I really want this to be a classroom. I'm going to use my ivory. Okay. Now it's time to find out what the deal with the gym is. So, okay, I have turned the lights off in here. Ooh, wait, does it make me... Lights off in the gym makes me not lose the steps. Interesting. Oople. All right, well, now we know. Start turning the gym off. Okay, so now it is all up to the dark room to save this run. Wait, where am I? Are you serious? I went the wrong way. I did not realize that this was not connected. Okay. I wasted 1,000,000 steps, but that's fine. We have 1,000,000 steps. Can we? Yeah, we can telescope now. Wait, now everything is double on sale? Is everything free now? Do you have a giant document listing everything? I'm positive of it. Like I have heard when people make a game that is this in depth, I've heard a game design term is that they'll have a Bible, right? They'll have like a document that is like the rules of the world, and like all of like the definitive statements of the truths of not only the world from a lore perspective, but the game design from a design perspective as well. You know what I mean? Hey, all of these chairs have the I've probably noticed this before, that all of these chairs have the Black Ridge grotto logo thing. And now we know that this symbol just means Holly Estate or whatever. All right, here we go. The dark room is back on. So we need to we gotta save the run here with a classroom. No classroom? I got 3 dead ends? All right, I tried to do a classroom run, but it has ended in disaster. I mean, let's see what the bedroom closet gives me. Not gonna have use for anything else. Key and a compass. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, the battery pack. I used that to make the super sledge. Okay. That's right, we tried to go back to school. I've got my lunch all packed, my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Man, I wonder how many times I've seen that movie. Because I watched it all the time when I was younger. That's another movie that we had recorded from TV. And so, like, the version that I saw most times was the TV censored version. You know what's interesting also is they added a deleted scene back into the TV version. You know? Like, I don't know if it was like they cut enough stuff out or like just like the time slot didn't work or something, but there's a scene where Eric, the bad guy, shows up at the house of the principal, Wayne Knight, the Wayne Knight principal, and like tries to bribe him. And the principal like refuses the bribe. And that's like the scene. But it's not, yeah, it's not in the theatrical cut, but it was in that version. It's yeah, it's like he offers him like a car, he offers him like his sports car, something, bribe him, and then he refuses, and then as Eric is leaving, he just goes, "You suck," at him as he's leaving, which is kind of funny. It's not Wayne Knight? Really? Man, I 100% Billy Madison cast. I 100% remember. It's this guy? Wow, that's funny, dude. Cause yeah, I 100% remember it as Wayne Knight in my head. Okay. Let's just take another look at this before we call it a day. Let's take another look at Piss Mirror here. So, it's flipped. It's mirrored. It's... I mean, the first letter might be P for piss, because there's a big P, right? N? Was that actually an M? Wait, L? I thought that these were alphabetical. Apparently they're not. Okay. Well, I mean, we can do something like this. B, C, P, T, L, S, M. Oh, geez, there's a lot of options. W. Okay. This one could be now E, I, O, U, H, R. This is not gonna happen. Doing it this way is not gonna work. Yeah, I'm already giving up. It's like it's also still life, right? All of these things are red. Hang on a second. Stop sign, rose, apple, fire hydrant. All of these things are red. And like a wagon also. So red. Red P. Red P? Call your doctor. Are we able to... Okay, the first letter can't be an R, so it cannot start with the word red. Or it doesn't start with an R. Okay. Oh, Mia's back. She probably wants me to go to bed. Mia says it's bedtime. Ay. I'm not gonna be... I cannot think straight with her back there. She's gonna fucking... Yeah, we do get temptations. Okay. Let's freshen our minds a little bit and look at something else here. Vuri. Actual, objective. Eyeballs. Vuri is a table. Genuine. Veritable, right. Veritable. You know what? I don't really know what the word veritable exactly means. Define veritable. An intensifier, often to qualify a metaphor. Yeah, that's how I've heard it used. Okay, I didn't know that that's all it meant. I thought it meant something, you know. But yeah, so veritable, genuine, actual, eyeball. But okay, so it's something to do with... This one's something to do with, like, truth. Yeah, Mrs. Dash is out of town, so I'm just going until bedtime, basically. So this is like... we're it's like we're avoiding, it's almost like avoiding or distracted from the real thing. I don't know about the distraction. That's a distraction. Mia, why are you being bad? Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? Stop, stop. What's going on with you? I gave you food. I gave you food, gave you car, took you in. Now the actual objective is the horizon. Or a sunset? Or a sunrise? I kind of... Hey, 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 hey. I don't want you to go back there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's take a look through these real quick. So we know, by the way, it starts with one of these letters. You know, if that helps. One thing also to just use as a reference point is that this one was just think, which was thin K. And there's like nothing else about it that really means think or thin K to me. You know? It's like the only thing that matters is the word puzzle. And the shooting star hand shackles means nothing. You know what I mean? So this solution is making me feel like I'm overthinking all of the other ones. But here we've got the sins. We've got deadly sins. I don't know what to do about Mia. I can't. She's being destructive, which she does when she wants something from me. Which generally means I can't, she doesn't chew the cables, but she fucks with them in a way that has killed the stream before. And it's just super tilting. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, I cannot focus with this going on. Is there a hole in your food dish? Is that what's going on? I fed you earlier, but now is there a tiny little hole in your food dish? I'm holding you. Okay. We've got bins of sin, pillar, infinity pillar, There's 2 pillars. I also wonder if there's some kind of vocabulary that I'm unfamiliar with, you know? Like instead of pillars, these might be something else. But I mean, if they are pillars, what is that telling me? Now, the infinite symbol in this game has previously been interchangeable with the number 8. But there's 7 deadly sins. We've also got like a silhouette on the ground. We've got a rug, but the rug is like a... I don't even know what that's supposed to be a rug of, because it has a tail. It looks like a Yeti, but it's got a tail. Also, is hubris one of the 7 deadly sins? Envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth. I thought the others were vanity and pride. Well, is hubris the same as pride, you would think? And then avarice would be vanity? I don't know. I could see that. Whoa! Yo, Radium. Thank you for the tier 3. Thank you. How's it going? Okay, so I see what Greg is saying. I don't want to have, you know, to be given the answer. But if we do talk about what Greg is saying, we've got Finn, we've got sins, we got bins, we got a skin, we got pins. I don't know what that means though. We got infinite, finite. Hey. It's 8 letters. And Blue Squid, hello. I just have no idea what the significance of infinity pillars. It does not start with any particular letter. The letters that it could start with are N, R, T, D, G, H, L, or M. I was kind of thinking that too, Pancake. I think it has to be one word. Loop? Could Could the infinity also be like, that's funny. I got the thin K one pretty quickly, but the other three I'm super lost on. Mia, you're being a bad cat right now. If I let her go, she's gonna start fucking with stuff. All right, I gotta just like fill her food dish or something. Either that or she wants me in bed. This cat holds us to a schedule. Hey, dummy. Are you gonna lead me to what you want? Okay, okay. She didn't seem to be concerned about her food dish. So I don't know what she wants. I think she wants me to go to bed. Is really what it is. But okay, okay. I just want to look at this a little longer. Um there is also a door in the back if that matters at all. Um does she cuddle with us when we sleep? Sometimes. Yeah, she comes in and out, you know. She'll wake me up. The thing is, she doesn't like to jump on the bed anymore herself. She likes to be on the bed, but she doesn't like to make that jump anymore. And so she will come wake me up at night, like at the side of the bed, coming at me and meowing at me until I pick her up and pull her onto the bed. And then she'll be there for a little while, but then she'll leave and then she'll come back and start meowing at me to bring her back up on the bed again. So it's been disruptive to my sleep. And yeah, Radium. Also, I think that the rug is skin. You know what I mean? Uh okay, okay. I need to yeah, Hippofant, that is something that we're looking into, is like putting something next to the bed that's a halfway step or something. The only thing is we don't have anything that's sturdy enough right now because she weighs like 15 pounds, right? So whatever we put there, it needs to be like it's sturdy enough for her to be on it and jump off of it. And we don't have anything laying around that fits the bill yet, but we're thinking about that. Yeah, we're also shopping for a new bed just in general, and we might get a lower bed, you know. Okay, this one we have the mirrored red, but the mirror has P. The reverse mirror could be reverse. Reverse P. They're also flying, if that matters. I did take screenshots of all of these so I can think about them at another time. This one is driving me crazy because I feel like we have most of the information. Well, you guys looking it up, I mean, that's quitter behavior, you know. Thinking of making a drawbridge from the roofs of your shed and garage? Your cats climb the fence, hop on the shed, make a big leap from the shed to the garage roof? Oh, I see. We got genuine, veritable. Like another word for genuine or veritable would be like authentic. Man, these are very tricky. When I got the first one so quickly, I thought that the other ones would be not too bad, but yeah. Like, is the fact that actual objective is pointing away. It's also a sign, which is maybe important, you know? Like it's a sign that's past the things that are claiming to be genuine or veritable. I don't know, man. Because I can't even tell what the eyeballs are supposed to be making me think. You know what I mean? How long have I been in here? I left and came back, so I don't know. Not like super long. Genuine is a 90s R&B singer. He did that song Ride My Pony or whatever, right? Ride My Pony. That was him, right? Yeah, the bow. Bow, bow. Yeah. So we got pillars, and then what am I supposed to think this is? Infinite? Mobius, loop, recursive, fucking... I feel like infinite is the obvious answer. Because the infinity symbol has a specific name to it. Really? Would you say that knowing the name of the infinity symbol is important to solving the puzzle? Oh, do you not know the solution to the puzzle? You're just pointing that out? Gotcha. Well, if that's the case, then we're gonna find out. Infinity. Infinity symbol. It's also called a lemniscate. Is this what we're talking? Is this the word? Okay, then we're just gonna punch that into Google. And I would like you to pronounce it for me. Okay. Yeah, lemniscate. It said lazy 8. Oh, sometimes called a lazy 8? Huh. I did notice that in the classroom for the game, the 8 is on its side. So the relationship between 8 and infinity, we have already established, is important in this game. And so... And so if we consider... you press a button and it says 8... Is it like this?
Oh, he's with his new girlfriend, the Japanese conceptual artist.
My shop is in danger of growing stale. I'm taking it to strange new places.
Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8.
That's what I was thinking. All right. Anyway, what are we talking about here? We've got 8. Because, again, we have established that infinity and 8 are related. And I said this right away. Right away, I said, there's 7 deadly sins, though. So why would those be part of this, right? If 8 is... Maybe this is like the 8th sin? Also, there's a door where that would be. Could that be like an exit? Or something? Hang on. Let me check something here. Okay, never mind. The eighth sin is often talked about in Revelations. It's called Skin Pin Fin Bin. This one is driving me fucking crazy. Flying red wagon mirrored 3DP. This is an actual real yes or no question. Are there hints? Like this is a yes or no question that I'm looking for an answer for. Are there specific hints about these in the game anywhere? Koopa says no. But if you only accept yes or no, then yes. I was thinking that the answer might be complicated. Because, I mean, like I said, this doesn't necessarily mean infinity. Because we've already seen the game do things with that. This, if we were to look at this and go, oh wait, no, it's not in here. It's in here. Wagon and fire hydrant are both in this puzzle, but not apple or rose. And there's nothing to do with the big 3DP. That's all. I just wanted to point that out. Why is the P 3D? And it's the mirror side. P in the mirror. Piss mirror. Now, I don't know, like, here's the thing, though, is that, like, it's not necessarily mirror, because look at the way that the light is hitting this, and the light is hitting this differently. So it's actually like a reverse, but it literally exists in the world. Except that the stop sign is reversed in a way that a mirror would be, though. But yeah, it's more like symmetry. Piss symmetry. You ever dock dicks with a guy, and then you both pee, and you see whose pee stream overpowers the others? We call that dragon balling. Big red P. All right. I think I gotta tap out and have a snack and go to bed. We got thick, all right? Or think, sorry. We got think. Get it? It's a thin K. I did not get the others though. I don't know what I'm doing here for these other two. We'll have to draft this room another time and see if we can figure it out. However, you know what I will do though? Is I'm actually going to finish doing what I was going to do here. Is this CPT? Okay. We're going to go ahead with this even though it's not going to be how to solve it. It just feels good to write things down, you know? And now it's L? Yeah. That was D, T, H, S, I, K, V, A, oops. And now it'll be D. All right, all right. Now we got A, E, O, N, L, R, C, S, and then we got G, R, W, T, E, Y, N, D. Okay, and now this is mirror, flying, red, P. Okay? Possibilities, well, technically, it would be, 8 to the 6th, right? However, a lot of those wouldn't be, wouldn't be sensical, though, because it's going to be a word, you know? Oh, yeah, I'm just talking about, like, looking at this and, like, seeing if I can kind of get, like, think about it in terms of, okay, what if it starts with a B and then try to think of that, right? What if it starts with a P? And just think about it a little bit more organized that way. We'll spread it out a little bit here. Okay. Now, this one's a 7 letter. But okay, so this one is genuine, veritable, sign, horizon, eyeballs. And they're not all alphabetical. But we got C, S. I don't want to do this. Okay, at least do the first letter. So we know what letter it starts with. Oh. L, H. Okay. So it starts with one of these letters. There we go. And we can say it ends with one of these letters. Maybe this is the actual way Like, don't confuse myself with all the middle shit. Let's just say what it might start or end with. All right, and then lastly, we've got we've got sin, sins, pins, fin, skin, infinity, pillars. And this one starts with, oh geez, this one's 8 letters? It starts with a D, G, H, L, M, whoop, N, R, T, T, Y, H, E, S, N, R, K. Okay. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be helpful at all, but there you go. I've saved something going on here. Blueprints. This is gallery. Okay. We've got a lot of Dash Retro, an 8-letter word? It sure isn't. Try again. Horizon. I was saying horizon back here, but, you know. There's no Z there. Click through the other letters to see what's there. How come? I don't necessarily think it's all that helpful. What I did was, I took a screenshot of each of them, right? Yeah, I took a screenshot of each of them. So, we can talk about them, think about them some other time. I think having the first letter and, because if they're not alphabetical, it would limit what words could be made. Why? You can change any of them any number of times. You know? Oh, can you make it say fuck? Shit. So this is the fuck. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go to bed. We're calling it a day. And yeah, I'll have to think about these some other time. If they're not alphabetical, it would limit what words could be made. I don't know. I don't really understand what you mean. But all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy VII. Not daytime show, just a normal evening show tomorrow. And yeah, regular show tomorrow. After, since each square only has a few letters. Yeah, well, they all have 8, you know. And I don't want to write down 8 letters per spot. I think having the starting letter and the ending letter is enough. When I think, you know, I can come up with a solution, hopefully just by thinking about it. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, tomorrow will be a normal after work day, you know. I work tomorrow, I stream after, and then geez, Twitch ads just came in at terrible timing. I was trying to say goodbye. We have a perplexing campus today, by the way. The game doesn't know what the fuck to think about this estate. But I thought I did pretty well today as far as the, like, my money, key, and gem management was good. I just needed to find more classrooms, and we didn't find all of the classrooms, you know what I mean? Way fewer than with 26? Oh yeah, for sure. I just don't think it's helpful for me to have all of them necessarily. You know, we'll figure it out. I think having the starting letter and the ending letter is helpful to, if I ever have an idea of what the solution is, we can very quickly cross-reference that with the starting letters. You know what I mean? And the ending letters. And have a good idea of whether we have it solved. But yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get more of the classroom done today, but we didn't get all the classroom. However, what we did get, though, is some important stuff that I hadn't seen before, which is all this. All of this seems important. You know, especially this. So we've got whatever this stuff is. Here's that 8, that lazy 8 again. The South Key, you know? And then the other thing that we figured out today, kind of big puzzle-wise, was this. The symbols for each of the realms we have put together now. So yeah, we've got some meta information put together here, and that's great. So as I was saying, tomorrow is going to be normal stream. I work till 4. I will try an FF7 run, and then we will do whatever after. If the run succeeds, great. If the run dies, maybe we play more blueprints tomorrow, because I'm kind of on a tear with it a little bit. I'm really liking it. But you know, might be Dragon Quest, it might be something else. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. For today, let's see where I'm sending you guys. Slime is just starting up, and he is running FF7. So I'm going to send you guys over there. Have yourselves a great night, and I will see you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!